Hello, my name is Lee Baumann, and I'm reading from the foreword of Matter to Mind to Consciousness, Anatomy of the ELF. Foreword. Since the publication of my first book, I have spoken before a wide variety of spirituality, scientific, and medical groups on the content of my research. No topic has been as challenging, however, as that dealing with consciousness. When addressing this subject, I would always discuss the findings of quantum physics, documenting the existence of a universal network of electromagnetic radiation stretching across the cosmos. The fabric of this medium is often characterized by adjectives that we usually reserve exclusively for describing God: omnipresence, omniscience, omnipotence, and consciousness. I do not believe these similarities are either metaphorical or serendipitous. In fact, the combination of quantum physics, the near-death experience, and the world's sacred texts point to the fact that God, light, consciousness, and spirit are all intimately connected, possibly even one and the same. Light has revealed its incredible association not only with God, but also all matter, living and non-living, consciousness and knowledge. And that citation was from God at the Speed of Light. Since that time, my continued research has served only to verify those sentiments. This book continues my pursuit of this subject into a related direction, the realm of the brain. Having trained as a medical doctor and having practiced medicine in rural Pennsylvania for a number of years, I was surprised that my writing returned me to my original field of training. In retrospect, I should not have been shocked. Once again, the power that led me was my old friend, light. As I have told many audiences, there are times in life when you feel that you are led, and you are not the one doing the leading. This was one of those times. The light has taken my hand and led me to the area of medicine that most fascinated me in medical school, neuroscience. Much like my first book, I began long ago to take notes of various news reports and advances in medicine that intrigued me. At the time, I did not know why. Yet, the tie-in of the brain to electromagnetism became clear. I was hooked. For instance, the human electroencephalogram, or EEG, is simply a recording of the electromagnetic activity in our brain. Establishing a credible link to consciousness, however, was the key. I began my study by refreshing myself with the organization of the human brain. I found rapidly that simple questions that I had asked as a medical student remained unanswered. As a student, you don't have time to pursue philosophical questions. You tend to focus on the more pressing needs, like passing exams. In the pages that follow, I will take you on the same journey of enlightenment that I recently followed. Starting with basic neuroanatomy, we will review how the simplest unit of the brain works versus how we have always thought it worked. From there, we shall work our way into the mystical realm of electromagnetism and see how natural earthly phenomena permit our infinitesimally weak brainwaves to radiate out in space and circle the globe many times over. Indeed, for the first time, an explanation exists not only for paranormal phenomena, but also for our own human awareness. Like myself, you will find that reality is stranger in fiction. I wish to apologize in advance for the use of some intimidating medical terminology that I have attempted, whenever possible, to reduce to lay terms, or at the very least, commonly accepted names. In medicine especially, the definitions of various medical terms can be oppressive. It is not unusual in the medical field that one nebulous structure is further defined by the use of even more obscure adjectives and anatomical structures in a never-ending cascade of illusory terminology. I have found this to be even more so in the central nervous system than any other organ system of the human body. At the same time, I also recognize that my readership is fully capable of appreciating the use of standard professional nomenclature when it serves to add clarity and understanding to the content. Special note, throughout the course of this text, it will be helpful to understand some of the confusing terminology of electromagnetism. The following terms are basically analogous: light waves and particles, photons, electromagnetic fields, electromagnetic radiation. With only some subtle differences, electrical fields are intimately related to magnetic fields. Distinguishing the difference between the two is mainly a matter of perspective. Thank you.